right, here we are. Gable just said I'm his friend.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes, I thought we established this already.
I didn't know. I've just been trying to mooch food and drink off you for years now.
All right, so I got some opening questions for you.
Welcome to the show. This is Breakroom BS.
I'm Gable.
And I'm Dave. That's it.
Yeah. So what happened recently with I think we talked about it on our mini-sode with the what's that fucking dude's name?
Before you say anything,
Dustin.
I don't want to forget this. Did you know that Impact and WWE had a meeting?
I did not.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
They had a meeting, and the rumor and innuendo is that it has nothing to do with like WWE buying them. But maybe because I remember recently how WWE got some rights to their library for all the broken stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they're thinking it might have something to do with some type of deal like that. But they did have a meeting, which is interesting. But go on. Kelly. What about Kelly? Justin?
No, Dustin.
Oh.
Dustin Diamond Dallas.
Is that about that dude from Saved by the Bell?
Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
Is that the not Stardust?
Goldust?
Yeah, that's the one who was doing all the tweets about they're not like the heels and faces. Wasn't he the one?
That's what started that conversation.
What was the statement that like you don't need heels and faces or something?
Well, I don't know if it was said in that tweet, but they were bashing Brian Alvarez. But it's been said a lot that you don't need heels and faces anymore, and it's all just a bunch of gray and blah blah blah, and it's more real that way.
Yeah, and then you and me came to the conclusion that that's total bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just no matter what you're watching, you're just there's someone you're rooting for and there's someone you're rooting against.
Yeah,
like it's almost impossible to think of something where there's not.
Yeah, even if like
sometimes it might not be but the only exception might be like disaster movies, but there's a non-physical heel.
The Rain is the heel.
Yeah.
The Rain is
the Rain, the Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
it's the only place you're getting Rain as a heel, you know?
Yeah. The only time it works is in a Roland Emmerich movie, and that's about it. All right, so where are we going with this? I bet you're gonna drop.
So I had a question, and we teetered with it a little before we.
You ever listen to a podcast and you're like, I wonder if they talked about this stuff beforehand?
Yeah. We definitely talked about this beforehand. That's what I'm talking about. But hopefully Dave has some more to say because he stopped the conversation.
Or the same to say because it hasn't been said here yet.
That's true. The same and more. The same plus more.
Yeah.
It's what we want. The same plus more.
You know what a +3 rating is?
No.
A +3 rating is how many viewers watched your show on DVR within 3 days because they don't have just normal ratings anymore because a lot of people DVR stuff. So they have +3s and +7s for like your show being watched within 3 days and your show being watched within 7 days. It's vital information.
I don't understand. Like in the context, how does that like?
So like, let's say Raw did a 2.3 million rating on Monday. So 2.3 million people watched their show, right? Well, obviously that's not going to count all the people that DVR'd it and didn't watch it. They just DVR'd it. So after about a week, their rating shows is like they have a 2.3 million view and they have a 0.5 million what did I call it? Something 3.
Plus 3.
0.5 million +3, which means that like 500,000 people watch it within the next 3 days. See, it's a more accurate rating because of DVR now. Like your real rating isn't completely fair because people DVR stuff and don't watch it when it airs.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's relevant to nothing. Go on.
All right, but I was thinking the horror movies. How does that work with the because sometimes you're rooting for the slasher. You're rooting for the guy to kill them. That annoying fucker is getting killed.
Yeah, there's definitely people in all slasher movies are kind of designed to have like certain stereotypical characters, like the jock, like the geek, like the good-looking girl, stuff like that. There's a lot of like different like stereotypical characters they have, like archetypes, but like even whenever like you want like the jock's a douchebag, you can't wait for him to die and he fucking dies. Like by the end of the movie, you're still rooting for like normally the survivor girl, who's like the girl that's supposed to survive the movie that ends up like because in the slash movies all the same formula, kills off a bunch of people. At the end it comes down to like normally one or two people, and normally one person and the bad guy, and they fight each other. And then the normal person is rooting for like the girl at that point. You know what I mean? So at that point, like, it does become the typical heel and babyface or good guy, bad guy at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, so like for a split moment, there's a non-conventional face upon the slasher who's killing that Jack.
Yeah, but then like you're also looking at it as like normally in slasher movies, it's not like there isn't normally like just a reveal instantly of the bad guy. It's kind of like teased, so you don't really know what they look like, and there's like more of a reveal later on. So you don't even have like a set like heel that you know of yet. It's kind of just introduced slowly. So like it's not going to be like a conventional good guy bad guy thing until like, you know what I mean, you actually know what it is and whatnot. But yeah, there's something else I wanted to add to it because you brought up another point after I said that, and I was like, oh, that's a good point. Well, but Cameron, something else you said about it too. You were like, but what if this? And I was like, oh wait, stop talking. And then I had a response to what you said.
I thought it was about the. I was talking about Happy Death Day, right?
Yeah.
Happy Death Day, and how the girl who keeps dying is obviously the face. And then you don't really know who the heel is.
Yeah, you're still rooting for her. You know, she's the good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
There's something else I was going to add to this, and I completely forgot what it was.
Yeah.
But you said you were thinking about this all day. You're like, man, how's that work?
And then there's like there's a friend. There's the friend in there who's like she's doing face things like making a cupcake for her and stuff every day, and then there's the heel turn at the end.
And then there's the swerve. There's the big swerve.
The big swerve.
There's the big swerve where the cupcake comes into play.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to watch Behind the Mask though. That movie's great. Everyone needs to watch Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon. That's the name of the movie.
That name sounds familiar. Were there other movies with that name?
No.
What was the one that they? It's a slasher franchise. The last one just went straight to Hatchet. The Hatchet ones. Wasn't there just a new one?
Yeah. There was a new one
last year or something.
Yeah, I was really excited about it too. It was really good. I liked it.
All right.
I love the Hatchet movies.
Well, let's get on with our show.
Let's get on with the show here.
We're getting to the advertised content, so to speak.
That was all just a giant cock tease.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Cocks.
The Destruction Tour. New Japan's Destruction Tour is going on right now.
Yeah, we're covering nights 1 and 2 here because night 3 is like 6 days later. So we figure we might as well just cover the first 2 to get them out of the way.
Yeah, we're a little late on it, but
fuck you.
Yeah, I mean we have shit going on, and
it's good enough, man.
Yeah, good enough.
We're doing the best we can. I gotta run a fucking mortgage company every fucking day.
Rocket Mortgage.
Every day I gotta run Rocket Mortgage for 5 days. Then I got three or four podcasts I do. I got a lot to do.
You have that Marvel one, the Wolverine Long Night or something.
What?
Wolverine the Long Night.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm really good at that.
And then your other one's Fat Man Beyond.
Dude, Shawn Michaels is coming back.
Yeah, he's gonna do some wrestling.
You know what I don't understand?
Wrestling and tasseling.
They're advertising this match at the Australian Superdome or wherever the fuck it is as Triple H.
The Thunderdome.
Yeah. Triple H versus Undertaker for the last time, right? Have you seen this ad?
No.
For the last time. It's over and over again. They're like, for the last time. Guess what the match at the Saudi Arabia is? It's Triple H and Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker and Kane.
In one match?
They're fighting again.
It's DX.
Yeah, they're back.
Versus the Brothers from Hell or whatever they're called.
Destruction.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, but like it's not the last time because they're wrestling again in less than a month. Like your advertisement, it's the last singles match, I guess, but it's not the last time they're fighting.
It's their last singles match. That's what they meant, Dave. You have to stop being such a dick.
I'm so picky. I gotta stop being so picky.
Yeah.
I'm so picky.
You have to stop wanting consistent writing.
I'm an asshole.
That's your issue.
I'm an asshole. That's the problem.
What do we got?
We got.
Are we starting
we got
this?
Destruction in Hiroshima.
Okay, and I'm going to be continuing with my my Sparkle Daves, which are not named after our Dave. It's named after Dave Meltzer as a parody.
Everyone cool names stuff after Dave Meltzer.
Because if anyone listened to our prior podcast or earlier carnations of the podcast, we had Sparkle Dogs to rate our movies.
It's really eating me alive that I can't remember the other thing I was going to bring up about the horror movies and the babies and the baby faces and heels. It's eating away at my soul, quite frankly. It really hurts me. It really hurts me a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this was the September 15th show. This is night one, the destruction in Hiroshima. The first thing I wanted to talk about was they brought up the super junior or the junior heavyweight tournament that they're going to be having.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Did you hear the reasoning for the competitors they chose? I don't know if you heard it.
It was the last 4 title holders, which I think is a really good idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, but I feel like it should be an 8-man tournament. Like a 4-man tournament, it's 3 matches.
Who we got? It's Ospreay, right?
Ospreay, Skrull, Bushi, and Kushida.
And there was someone they were talking about, like you might be wondering why this person's not in it, and that's because of...
I think they weren't like in the last 4.
I think there was another person.
Yeah, but they weren't in the last 4, the other one.
Kushida?
Kushida's in it.
Oh, Kushida's in it now.
I remember them specifically saying that, but I think their explanation was, well, this is just the last 4 people.
Okay.
But I feel like it should be an 8-man tournament. Dude, like a 4-man tournament it's 3 matches and it's over.
Yeah.
That's really short.
1, 2, and 3.
Dude, you see fucking WWE's doing their own G1 now. Do you see this?
Oh, fuck no.
Dude,
please
they're
no.
doing
Please no.
They're doing their first tournament that's like blocks and not just a single elimination.
Really?
Yeah. It's the Mix Max Challenge is back.
Dude.
The Mix Max...
I got scared. I think you were talking about something like real for a second.
It is real. The Mix Max... I can't say it.
Mixed Match Challenge?
The Mix Match Challenge.
What is that shit anyway? I've never watched it.
It's the Facebook Live tournament where they have just men and women on a team together.
Which is apparently not canon or something, right?
No, it is.
I thought I heard Asuka like lost on her or something.
She did not. They made a big deal out of it because if she lost, would it end her streak and she won.
Oh, yeah, and they wouldn't have her lose on a Facebook Live thing, so there was no point. That's what it was then.
But yeah, like dude, their answer to the G1 is the next season of the Mixed Match Challenge with blocks. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Dude, like stuff like I don't know, the stuff that they come out with, like the Mixed Match Challenge or the Mixed Match Challenge. I fucked it up too. Right, huh? I fucked it up too. the fucking top 10 list or the paddy wagon. Like these are
your go-to is the top 10 list because it was so fucking dumb.
It was so dumb and it was such so I don't like nobody cared about it. Nobody except like their C storyline or whatever.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my god.
It was really bad. Well, let's get into some good wrestling. Let's talk about some New Japan. We got the first match we got is Roppongi 3K versus 3K them versus Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask, and Kushida. Some of these, like I said, like before, I don't have a lot of notes for. Some I just have 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't really have any heavy notes until like the later matches of each night.
I thought this one at one point had a pretty good false finish. I don't know if you remember when Tiger Mask hit the Tiger Bomb and Liger started counting with the ref. I thought it was over. Kick out, false finish was well done.
Oh, I do. As you said, the Liger thing that sparked it.
Tiger Mask hit the Tiger Suplex and Tiger, Liger, and Kushida won by pinfall. The finish seemed a little flat to me after just happening after the Tiger Bomb kick out, but it was still a good match.
I really want to see something like Yo and Sho doing some singles work. I really love seeing them in the best of the Super Juniors do like individual matches.
Dude, I did too. I can't wait to bring up something happened with Yo, and you probably have a note about it too, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
Maybe not, dude.
You probably do.
I doubt it.
I just want to say that the people listening might be like, wow, Dave took all these notes and Gable didn't take any.
Oh, I know what it is now.
Yep. You're like, Gable didn't do any
notes. That's
night
2, right?
Yeah. Everyone's thinking Gable didn't do any notes and Dave did all the notes because he's saying everything. For the record, this time anyway, Gable has notes, it looks like, for almost every match on here, if not every single match. It's just I'm reading them off mine, so he's just not...
Yeah, I'm chiming in, yeah.
So he did take notes.
Dave, in reality, is like the host of the show, and I am the commentator on the hosting.
Replaceable.
Yes,
you are not...
What's that show? What's that movie called? Expendable. I'm expendable.
You're like Sylvester Stallone. You charge $400 just for an autograph. All right. But yeah, for the record, Gable has notes for every match. I don't think he was slacking here. He did good.
Nah, yeah, I watched all these, and I enjoyed the whole tour so far. The entire two nights.
I would like you to do the next match. Go off your notes.
Right. This is Hanare and
Toa Hanare.
We got Toa Hanare. I just call him Hanare. Fuck you.
Dude, I go back and forth between full names and one name sometimes.
It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Hanare, Toa Hanare, and Bad Luck Fale. Fale destroys Hanare.
No!
A grenade.
Oh man, no! I was looking at you're doing the next match too. But keep do that again. Sorry.
And what was a longer squash match? It wasn't immediately blown out, but Hanare hung on there as long as he could.
You said he hit the grenade right on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got the... Yeah, dude, it's funny because my note at the end says kind of a squash in the sense that it was all Toa Hanare for a couple minutes, and then Foley did like 2 moves in one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're right. He did kind of hang in there, but then he just got squashed. But,
yeah.
So Foley won by pinfall. Now do this one. I want you to do this one. I love your note.
Killer.
It's a great note. And just after you read your first note, just lay out. Just stop. That's all you need.
I can't even mentally read it. Killer Elite Squad versus Elgin and Yoshida. Nothing. Yeah, I remember watching this. I'm like,
oh, dude, that next note is brutal.
We went one warm up too many, and I'm getting bored.
Oh, that's rude. Rude.
Who's Yoshida? Is that's the one experienced line, right?
Yeah. There was something actually in here that I liked that Kelly brought up that I thought was interesting when he mentioned how the young lions actually wash all the wrestlers' gear during the tours.
Yeah,
I was like, that sounds like a shoot. That's an interesting bit of info.
If you go on New Japan's YouTube page, there's some videos of Jay White as a young lion doing clothes and stuff for them.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a behind the scenes type thing. It's 2 years old, but it's still kind of interesting.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting bit of info. Kevin Kelly was talking about how fucking big Smith and Archer are, and man, like, you look at Big Mike next to him, and he doesn't even look big at all compared to these fucking guys.
They're fucking tanks.
They're big dudes. But Killer Elite Squad, they hit the...
They took this, right?
They did, yeah. They hit the Killer Bomb.
Yeah.
And they won by pinfall.
Yeah, I have some interesting theory as far as heels and faces go. Trent, what's his name? Trent Beretta. Beretta. Since Beretta's back and the best friends are back together, they wanted to set these guys up for the next night as or for the tour as them being the heels for them in a rivalry.
For the new viewers, makes sense because I didn't. We saw them before. Like when we first started watching. No, the Killer Elite Squad.
Yeah, dude.
We saw them when we first started watching.
And they've even popped up on RH from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they gave him a good squash match to remind all the viewers that, like, Killer Elite Squad's here and they're fucking massive and they destroy shit.
Since they've been gone so long, bring them back before they put them in a good match.
Make them look like the big bad guys and just destroy these guys. Yeah. And then later on, I guess we'll talk about it later, but set up a feud for night 3 for Beretta and Chucky T to have a big upset.
Yeah, because we'll talk about the second night, but they mentioned something about in the second night. Okay, next. Well, before we get to the next match, I have 2 things not related to the matches. 1, this is my most important fucking note.
I didn't give any of my stars out so far.
Oh, let's go back. Start over.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. The Roppongi 3 May.
Do you have them written? Oh, you have them in parentheses.
Yeah, in parentheses. It was a 2-star Hanare.
That's out of 10, right? Or 5? It's out of 10.
Hanare versus Bad Luck was a 2-star. It's basically a 2 is just like, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just meh. Then
that's a 2?
Yeah.
Out of 10?
2's my standard.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, no, out of 5. I'm sorry.
I was getting really confused. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah. Very brutal.
This is crazy.
Then I gave the Killer Elite Squad match a 1-star just because I was bored with it.
I mean, you did put nothing, so that kind of deserves a 1.
Literally, the word nothing.
Okay, so this is the most important note of both nights. Okay, the guy doing commentary with Kelly.
What's his name?
Mark, whatever his last name is.
Wasn't it his first time?
Yeah, he is fucking shit. His voice, he talks like this half the time. Like his voice cracks, dude.
That.
His voice cracks. He sounds like the fucking teenager with zits in the fucking Simpsons. He sounds just like that fucking guy.
Maybe it is like a teen coming out of high
I looked at him, I'm
school.
like, how was the voice coming out of that motherfucker when I saw him get up one time?
Really?
I was like, how is that his voice? He looks like a man. Dude, he annoyed me. So he sounds like a fucking 12-year-old kid that hasn't hit puberty yet. He is annoying.
Man, I just loved Kelly so much that I didn't even pay attention.
I love Kelly, but dude, I thought he was awful, dude. His voice, I hate him. I hate him. I hate him, and I hope he is never on there again. Dude, I fucking hate him.
Kelly can make anyone sound like gold.
I don't know which was worse, him or fucking Mark, fucking Mamma Mia.
Oh, dude, Mamma Mia is way worse. Are you kidding?
Dude, I was getting so mad listening to this guy.
No, dude, there's no way the NXT guy is not light years worse than this guy.
I can't agree with that. I'll say he's worse. I'll agree with you, fine. He's definitely worse, but dude, this guy's bad.
Yeah, dude. I can't even believe you compare anyone to that Mamma Mia guy.
He's so terrible. Man, I can't believe this is happening. Like, dude, he sounds so bad. So bad.
I didn't notice it. And
it's terrible.
Man.
It's terrible. I hate him.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
We got Ibushi, Chase.
No, not yet.
No.
I have a better tip for people that don't want any spoilers when they're watching New Japan. Even better than the one that we were told
Jen
before.
Rosen gave us?
Yeah. Okay, so if you simply load up the schedule page that has the schedule, the dates of everything, when you click on the English event, it just opens the video.
Wow.
Straight up opens the video, so you don't see any, because the issue I've been having with spoilers is even when you click on the event, it has, fucking interviews, post-match interviews. I'm like, okay, well, now I know who won. Because it always shows the winner doing a post-match interview, and it has a video of it.
I didn't even know that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that? Or you just haven't put together, it's always
I don't even look at them.
Yeah.
I just kind of ignore them, so I have never
they're
even tried.
I see the guy, and when I'm looking for the thing I need to click on, I'm like, oh, it's Tanahashi, they won. But if you go to just the schedule page, click on the event, it opens right up. So that's what I recommend for people. That's what I will do from now on. So my New Japan will be spoiler free.
Excellent. So I don't have to deal with you bitching.
You motherfucker. Next, we have Kota Ibushi, Chase Owens, and Yujiro Takahashi versus the Best Friends and Will Ospreay.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, the first note I have is a really funny moment where Ospreay does this crazy flip thing off of a kneeling Chucky T on his hands and knees. And then after he does it, Ospreay gets up and puts his arms out for a hug and just gets a pat on the shoulder. He looks super disappointed that he didn't get a hug from the Best Friends. It was really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I heard from the commentary that the crown jewel, the Chase Owens, is from Tennessee. I thought he was British for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
He's never sounded British even on being the Elite.
I thought maybe, I don't know, man.
You're like, I have no excuse for
Crown
that
Jewel.
foolishness.
Yeah, I don't. It's just the Crown Jewel just sounds like a British name to me.
Just like the British pay-per-view coming out with WWE, Crown Jewel, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Saudi
Is
Arabia.
it a British? Oh, it's okay.
But the crown jewel is like that big jewel that they have in the Queen's Castle in Britain or something, right?
So maybe that's why I just always assumed.
It's probably what you thought that, but he still doesn't sound British at all.
No,
come on,
you're
now.
right.
Come on now, Gabe.
I'm retarded
what
for
are we
thinking
doing
that.
Wait,
are we allowed to say the R word?
What'd you say, retard?
Yeah.
Yeah, retards.
Oh, cool.
Retard strong.
Retarded.
So Kelly asked if Ibushi will be the next in line after the title match tonight.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's what we're getting.
I'm excited for the Ospreay Ibushi match. It's going to be fucking
several
fire.
Notes about that, dude. I'm super pumped for it.
I will be disappointed if it's anything less than a 4 Sparkle Dave.
Well, dude, with all the fucking teases they've been doing in these tag matches, dude, it's got to be so. My only concern is it going to live up to the expectations? Right. I'm expecting fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just worried it won't live up to it. But there was this awesome fucking spot where Ibushi is sitting in the corner on the mat in the corner, and Ospreay does to do a running drop kick at an angle. Ibushi moves, and fucking Ospreay just stands on the fucking turnbuckle pad and catches himself. I've never seen it. It was so cool. Do you remember this?
No.
Oh, it was really fucking cool. Never seen that before. He's so agile, that guy.
Yeah. Osprey had a real. Or Osprey makes shooting star presses seem fucking easy.
He's like,
there's one that he did so nonchalant in here. I'm just like, he didn't even like barely run at all. He just kind of just took a step and did it.
He is athletic as fuck. He's a very athletic man.
Yeah, I'm giving this one 3 Sparkle Daves.
Oh.
It got me excited. It got me pumped, and it itself was a good match.
It got me excited. It got your dick hard.
Yeah, it got me excited for the match to come as well.
Yeah,
as I'm watching, I just
of it.
Yeah.
There was a really great spot where I fucking love this spot so much where Beretta was doing the Dude Buster, like the move where he has him behind him and he falls down.
Yeah.
Okay? As he's doing it, fucking Chucky T jumps off the top rope and double stomps Chase Owens' ass as he does the Dude Buster. I was like, holy shit. It was a really cool fucking double team move. Then the Best Friends and Osprey won by pinfall.
Yeah.
Still no hug for Osprey. He went forward again at the end. They're like, nah.
Osprey needs a hug.
He needs a hug bad. Yeah.
Did we get Muffin Ass here?
No.
No Muffin Ass.
The legendary Muffin Ass, nowhere to be found.
Maybe it makes Ibushi uncomfortable.
Probably.
He likes wieners.
Does he?
I don't know.
He looks like he does.
It's always been implied that him and Kenny had a thing.
Yeah, but he just looks gay too.
Kenny kind of looks gay.
Not at all.
You don't think there's any gay to Kenny?
There's a little. You're right. There's a little bit of like you just get like this like it's not even, I don't know, it's a very subtle flamboyancy from him. Is it a flamboyancy?
Flamboyancy, like a fucking flamingo.
Yeah, like a boy,
a little flamboyant,
like
flamingo.
a buoy that like floats in the water, like flamboyancy.
Except flamingos aren't very subtle.
No, they're very in your face dicks loving if they're guys. Next we have the Tamatonga, Tongalo, and Ishimori versus Juice Robinson, David Finlay, and Taguchi in the never openweight 6-man tag team championship match. First off, let me ask you this. Tamatonga tweeted that they're recruiting people.
Yeah, dude.
So who do you think could be a possible person joining them? I want to curious, like who it could fucking be. You think it could be someone defecting from like another group?
From another faction?
Yeah.
What do you think? Like,
I can't imagine it'd be an elite guy. I think it would be someone from just like Jay White.
Yeah, dude, I was just thinking Jay White with all this fucking dispute going on, and he just, like him and Okada just kicks out Jay White just because he's sick of his shit.
Yeah. I'm really curious who it could be. Yeah, but then that wouldn't make sense with his storyline, because his little storyline is he wants to be the leader. He clearly would not be the leader.
Yeah, that's true. He wants
OGs.
to... Yeah. You're right. He wants to lead chaos. He doesn't want to lead...
But, man, yeah, I was just thinking, like, man, this is really exciting. Like, I'm wondering... We haven't really seen... Since we started watching, all we've seen was them turn on the Elite. Other than that, we haven't seen people like jump factions or join factions or anything yet.
Nothing like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other thing close that we got was Bone Soldier's like reincarnation.
It's true. That's a good point. Yeah, you're right. But we weren't really familiar with him, so we're like, oh, look, cool.
We're just like, here's this other guy. He was taking a nap or something. Now he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taiji Ishimori. Is there like a thing about Taiji Ishimori's face that just looks familiar to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a weird face. His walk always intrigues me when he walks to the ring. There's something about his walk that's very weird. It's like it's a limp, but not, and it's always...
I think it's supposed to be like a skeleton walking down to the ring.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, skeletons bend just like we do. They're inside us. Why would it walk any different than a person?
Because it's just the Bone Soldier.
Oh, cool.
that's all I got for you.
He has a lot of bone spurs on his foot or something.
How do you feel about the comedy aspect with the Taguchi rugby helmet shit going on?
It didn't bother me.
No, yeah, I enjoyed it. It wasn't too heavy-handed.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. Like, Tama just elbowed and hurt himself. And then him and Loa both headbutted it and hurt themselves. I was like, it's kind of silly that it would happen more than once that they're that dumb, but I was like, I still enjoyed it. I was like, dude, you just hurt your elbow and then you went to headbutt him.
I definitely think I'm a big fan of Taguchi's comedy. Him and Yano, I'm starting to like a lot.
Yeah, Taguchi, I don't know about Yano. I'm not sold on Yano, but Taguchi, for the most part, the stuff he does, it works for me.
Yano, it depends on who he's with.
Or who he's fighting.
Dude, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's like if he's going against Kenny, it's fucking hysterical. Kenny can work that shit well.
Yeah.
He'll joke just as much. Dude, like one of my favorite comedy spots ever might be the pad, because like it kind of makes
made
fun.
Sense.
It makes fun of like other people. Like, why are they reacting that bump? It shouldn't hurt them at all.
I've always been like, I don't understand why when you take a pad off and hit someone, they're selling it. I'm like, it's a pad.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought there was a funny moment where Tonga yells, "Fuck you, Juice," and the ref says, "Watch your mouth" out loud, which made me laugh.
In English?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Red Shoes was. I think it was Red Shoes.
I guess if the person says it in English, that he should respond in English.
Well, I mean, they probably. I mean, yeah, I would think that the refs can speak English though. I mean, they're working with English-speaking guys. They need to be able to
probably helps a great deal.
They need to be able to say something if they have to communicate.
If there's an emergency too.
But then Kelly laughed off their swearing. Like, he's like, "Do you not expect this? Come on now, this is what they do." And I'm like, that's good though, because there was all this fear a few months ago that they're gonna change and not swear as much and be more. And I was like, "Oh, I don't want them." And it seems like they're not going to. So I like that.
With the match itself, though, I mean, earlier on in the match, very good on Kelly to point out the after Ishimori's neck cracker twist thing that they're weakening the neck to set up for the ape shit later. He's like I don't want to say it. He's like I don't want to say it.
That was really funny. I love that his move is called ape shit.
Yeah.
And then Tongaloa hit the ape shit. He hit the ape shit. He hit it on Finlay. And the Bullet Club OGs won by a pinfall and are still champs.
Yeah.
And my favorite moment in this match was after the match ended, when all three of them, they all gave each other a low T-sweet that was so powerful it knocked all three of them onto the mat. You remember that?
No, I missed
that. They all go underneath and they all just fall down. It was so fucking funny. I was like, that's great.
I initially gave this one two Sparkle Daves, but after talking about it and remembering it, I might move it to a 3. I enjoyed it.
Are you doing halves or no?
No, I have a strict no half rule.
Oh my.
Very strict.
It sounds strict.
Basically, if it's a 1, I was way less than impressed and kind of annoyed with the match.
But you can't give it a 0, huh? It's just 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 is a standard match. It's like, it was there. It happened.
Shouldn't 3 be standard if it's in the middle?
3 is like good. 3 is good because I wanna save the 5 stars for really spectacular matches. I don't wanna write myself into a corner like I'm Dave Meltzer giving out 7 stars and shit.
Right. Or you can save the 5 for a match that doesn't deserve it, like Okada Omega, right?
Which one?
And any of them. I can only imagine they were all underwhelming to me after watching the last one. I'm trying
to remember which one was which.
I know the last one is when they fought each other.
I think the third one definitely was not worthy of a 5 in my opinion.
That's the one you said was the best match you've seen since you started watching. That was after you watched the other ones.
That's the 4th one, I thought.
I don't know.
Isn't the recent one the 4th one?
Maybe.
It was the one that was the 3 pinfalls I liked the most.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
I think that's the 4th one.
Okay.
Because I think there was... Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go.
I don't even remember.
Here we go.
He beat him. No, he lost. Then he tied. Then he beat him. Yeah, there's 4. He lost, tied, beat him, and then beat him again.
He beat him twice? Well, why didn't he win the title? Was it in the G1 or something?
Yeah, it was in a tournament. Like
okay.
Either G1 or New Japan Cup. One of the 2.
Okay. All right, so anyway. Next match, we have Taichi, Kanemaru, and Ichika versus Goto, Gato, and Yano. Goto got some color here. I'd assume it was a hard way, would be my guess.
I was like, what does that mean? Like, did he get to the beach or something?
He got tan.
Got some sun.
He got that sexy Japanese skin all tanned up. He was a sexy little Jap. That's not racist, is it, if you say Jap?
It might be.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all you hot Japanese girls that were gonna let me fuck you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to Japan.
You're not gonna offend any of them. They're all gonna slap you in the face. Dave's gonna come back with some red cheeks from slaps.
You're like, wow, what happened to you? You get a sunburn? Yeah. Goto hits the GTR. And you have any notes on this? Because I pretty much gonna go straight to the end.
Hype match to get the Goto Taichi match.
Yeah.
I was pretty. I mean, it did get me a little excited for the match. Not really much though. Goto shedding some blood, like you said. Taichi was DQ'd for breaking the pin after
Yeah, Goto hit the GTR, and then Taichi kicked the ref off of him.
Yeah.
And then just started attacking Folk with the mic stand.
Yeah.
So Chaos got the win by DQ.
Yeah, and it also, they didn't really go this route, but I felt they were. Taichi went around and he cleared the ring so it would just be him and Goto.
Yeah.
Afterwards, and I really thought he was just gonna just start really fucking beating the shit out of him. So maybe Goto comes out the next night with an injury, starting out with an injury. So he can. You could either be impressed that he won with an injury or have a reason for him losing. Yeah. They didn't really seem to go anywhere like that.
He gave, I think he just did one big move. He gave Goto the last ride powerbomb, but then he got a 3 count from himself, but it's still a 3 count.
Yeah.
He counted himself, but it still counts, right?
Yeah. Did the crowd count too?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I thought that may have been something else.
All right, what'd you give this one?
That one got 2.
Oh my!
Nothing exciting, but
let's just move on.
It was a match.
Next, we have Bushi, Evil, Sonata, and Naito versus Minoru Suzuki, Zack Sabre Jr., Taka Michinoku, and El Desperado.
Yeah.
There was a spot in this I love, which they repeated later, where Suzuki and Naito are both on the apron. Suzuki has Naito in a sleeper, and Naito just drops, so he's not even standing on the apron. He's just hanging there. While Suzuki choked him out. I thought it was a really cool visual.
And they called it back in that.
Yeah, they did it
match.
again in their match. Yeah.
There was a interesting use of Desperado's tassels in a submission move from Naito, where he's pulling the tassels back to bend his back backwards. I don't think I've seen anyone pull on a mask like that for a submission move. So I thought
that's cheating.
Yeah.
Naito, you're being bad.
Yeah. Oh, you dirty boy, you.
Whoa. Lick his eye.
Is he? I don't. Is he? I mean, he's heel, I guess. He's just a very likable heel.
He seems like very.
He's just over
Stone Cold to me, where he's he's a baby face in love, but he's has a lot of heel
bad
tendencies.
Things. He's a dirty boy.
Yeah, he's a very dirty
boy. And Suzuki being the more traditional heel, and you even see that whenever Suzuki's going at it with him, he's stepping his heel game up to out heel Naito. That way, Naito still is able to perform heel moves without looking too heelish.
I mean, he does he clearly caters to the crowd with his tranquilo pose and all that. So he's clearly a face. It's just he definitely does some heel things. That's for sure. But what did Evil and Sonata hit the Magic Killer? Yes.
Yeah.
And the Los Engableritos won by pinfall.
And I think we're getting an Evil and Zack Sabre Jr. feud out of this potentially.
ZSJ.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some theories with him I'd like to go over in the next show.
And a nice warm night, a nice cold night.
Oh yeah.
What's your rating?
That one's a 2, a 2er.
All right, sir. Next, we have Okada, Jay White, and Yoshihashi versus Tanahashi, Makabe, and Honma. Jay White tells Okada in the beginning that he beat Okada, so he gets to decide who starts. So he started the match.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
If there's going to be a payoff with this Jay White Okada stuff, which I think they will, they've
been building it up for a while.
I think they're doing a good job with the slow build of it. They're taking their time, and I think it's good. I'm liking how they're doing it.
Yeah.
That definitely seemed to be the story of the match, other than the whole upcoming Tanahashi Okada match. But that seemed to be the story of the match.
Yeah, I love Jay White. I love. I'm a big fan of Okada. I wouldn't say I love him, but I'm a big fan.
I don't like that guy.
This whole chaos beef. What did I say? Chaos
beef. You got beef. You got
chaos beef with each other. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot.
To add to it, there's a moment in this one where Yoshihashi's holding Tanahashi, and Okada goes to give Tanahashi the big boot, and he moves, and Okada boots Yoshihashi by accident, which we'll talk about the callback to that the next night when we get there. But and it definitely that was also kind of pushing further the whole Yoshihashi. Remember they set up in the G1 how Tanahashi said he wanted to work with him, and they were hinting if Yoshihashi might leave Chaos, he'd be better and all this. So they're definitely hinting towards that too. So
yeah,
but you don't care about Yoshihashi.
I
like Yoshi and Mario. So
I mean, in the middle of the match, there's this really cool visual, I guess. It's a close up on Okada's face while Jay's beating down Tanahashi outside of the ring, and Tanahashi has this is not this isn't my
Okada?
style of chaos. Or,
Okada, yeah.
I'm sorry. Okada has this real this isn't my chaos.
Yeah.
Kind of style look to his face.
He's more of he's clearly more of a baby face in it.
Yeah.
And he wants to kind of do things the right way, and then Jay White's just trying to be a heel and a dick about it. He's
chairs everywhere, doing dirty shit all around.
Come on, dude. Quite frankly, Okada's coming off as a pussy here. You need to put your foot down, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're the leader.
Yeah.
Come on, you pussy.
We're definitely getting an Okada White match out of this, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I would think so.
I'm excited for that then.
Dude, maybe that'll be their match at Wrestle Kingdom. Which would mean Okada's not winning that briefcase if that's the case.
No, I didn't think he was, to be honest.
I don't either.
I also was... I had two right predictions at the end of the show. I'm starting to realize I like singles matches a lot more. There's just more...
Well, yeah,
it's more personal. Yeah.
Well, they're built that way with them. They build them so they have so many tag matches. The single matches mean more.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
It's
that makes
done
sense.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I know.
you're right.
I saw it. What is it? Is it one of those spiders?
Dude, it's a fucking Brundlefly. You know what it is.
Brundlefly. I got a Brundlefly action figure at home.
Really?
Yeah.
That's badass.
That's pretty cool.
I can appreciate it more next time I stare at your house and go, oh my god, everything's so pretty.
It's in a box.
Oh.
Dude, there's a series of figures called Movie Maniacs that are all just horror movie figures. I have all 6 series of them, but I have nowhere to put them, so they're just in a box. They're really detailed and really cool too.
Wow.
Any horror movie you can think of, there's a figure.
You know what would be cool if they had some sort of a spider creature fight the Brundlefly. I want to see a Brundlefly fight.
You should watch The Fly too, then.
Really?
That doesn't happen.
No spider.
No.
Is there any movies with spider monsters that are similar to that?
I don't. The Gremlins 2, the new batch.
Is there a spider in it?
I mean, the one gremlin has spider legs.
All right, cool.
You should watch that.
All right.
Tanahashi rolls up Yoshihashi for the pin, and then Tanahashi, Makabe, and Hanma win by
Where
pinfall.
The fuck are we at?
How many Sparkle Daves does this bitch get?
Tree.
Okay, next we have the main event. I've been looking forward to this match forever and so fucking pumped for it. Kenny Omega versus Tomohiro Ishii for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. The first thing I have in here, I find it ironic that someone, Ishii, that frequently does the whole no-sell gimmick on things and is known for it. He's such a great seller.
Yeah,
dude.
When maybe that your singles theory it can be applied here. He sells so little that when he does it, it's more impactful.
Yeah, maybe
it makes the move look that much more powerful if he's able to get hit.
That's a good point. But he doesn't know sell a lot though. You know what I mean? He does it a few times in a match. But,
okay.
He took he did a great job selling a spike DDT he took. Dude, it just stood out throughout the match, him selling his neck a lot and his shoulder and stuff. He did really good with it.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a really funny moment after Omega does a Rise of the Terminator. He's right by the camera and starts yelling to show the replay. I know you want to, and then they show the replay. That was pretty fucking funny.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, it was really funny. Okay, I just want. Okay, this is a little thing that Omega does. Omega does so many little things that just adds to his matches and makes him so great. And this is just something small he did that I just love so much. Okay, so he lays Ishii on the announcer's table to do a move, and he hits him once or twice.
Yeah,
he goes all the way in the ring, stops, takes the time to go all the way back out of the ring, beat him down a whole bunch more just to make sure he would stay, and then got back in.
Dude,
you don't see little shit like that people do to make it seem more real, and I appreciate it so much.
I didn't even think about it the way you were talking about. I thought about it as, when he first started walking back to the ring, I'm like, he's going to get up. The guy's going to get up. And then he went back and he started beating him. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, we're going to actually get to see him do this move. And he stands up on the rope. I'm like, holy fuck, he's going to do this. Dude. He's actually going to do this move.
But then even when he's done, I'm like, this is nuts, but I had no idea what he'd do. And he did a fucking springboard double stomp past the fucking guardrail to Ishii on the table. I'm like, dude, my note goes, are you kidding me?
Dude.
I yelled out, oh my God, when it happened. I yelled it out.
I was laying on my bed, and I stood up in shock that they did this fucking move.
And, he hits it. This is all Omega's risk.
Yeah.
Ishii has almost no risk here, right? He fucking barely hits him, which was fine, and he kind of slid, and I'm like, dude, Omega could have got so fucked up.
You know what happens if his foot slips? He falls on the bar and he breaks like 6 ribs.
Yeah. Like, dude, it was a crazy fucking move. I was like, holy shit, that move was fucking great.
Thinking about that bar being there gets me so scared.
Yeah.
So scared.
Dude, it was nuts. And there was another thing that I don't know that you'll appreciate, but I was watching wrestling so long and seeing so many superplexes, I thought this was so cool. You know the superplex, he just does basically a normal suplex, both standing on the top turnbuckle, right? So when Ishii does it to him, he fucking holds him up for a second before they even start to fall. Never seen anyone do that ever. It was very impressive.
What's that called? A
superplex.
A stalling.
Stalling. I was like, dude, good job.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, I have never seen that. It was so cool. But
yeah. Let's see. Rana, there's that awesome Rana by Ishii from the middle rope, I think.
Yeah, no, he was. Well, Omega was sitting on the top, and he stood on the top. Ishii was standing on the top rope when he did it.
Ishii was standing in the top rope. Yeah. Omega was standing on the middle.
Omega was just sitting on the top. His feet were in the middle. Yeah. He was just sitting down. But dude, I put a top rope hurricanrana by Ishii.
Yeah,
and dude,
unexpected.
Yeah, and dude, I love this. I love the.
That's an Omega thing. He normally does shit like that.
And what even emphasized that he normally does that, I think it was right after that, is whenever fucking Ishii puts the fucking finger to Omega like a gun and does the V trigger. I thought that was such a great moment because Ishii is normally this dude that just come in, he's a tank, he beats your ass. Here he's like fucking purposely like mocking him as he does it. I'm like, dude, I thought it was such a cool moment when he did the finger gun to Omega's head and hit the V trigger.
Well, Omega's the one who started that, didn't he? It wasn't that Brainbuster. I think he.
I think he might have done his Brainbuster first.
Kelly attached it to Ishii.
Yeah.
And it said Omega. It was.
Well, that's Ishii's finisher. One of his finishers. Yeah. So I thought it was really cool that he did that. And there was another great moment. This is a move Omega does. It's just impressive as fuck. Whenever he had Ishii on his shoulders, drops him in front of him, catches him, and does a German suplex. I love that move.
Yeah, it's always a cool move to see.
Yeah, that's a real cool move.
What about whenever they fucking exchanged lariats with one another in midair? It looked like something that should have been in a slow motion in a movie.
Dude.
Do you remember this moment?
Yeah.
They fucking went spinning around each other while exchanging lariats. It was fucking badass.
Okay, so my next note is the same one as yours. I go, Omega hits a fucking sit down tombstone right on Ishii's head, and your note says,
how did Ishii not break his neck from the fucking tombstone?
You saw the same thing I did. I'm like, dude, holy fuck.
I think his head may have actually bounced.
It was ridiculous.
Let's see. I don't have anything until the finish.
I only have one more note before the finish. It says I'm going to guess about 15 V-triggers in this one. 15 million, that is. But there's a lot of V-triggers. That's my only issue I have with Omega. Otherwise, I fucking love him. But we get the One Wing Angel, of course, by Omega by pinfall, and still champ. Great fucking match.
Yeah, to talk about your V trigger.
My love of the V trigger.
Yeah, or lack thereof, obviously.
No.
You're definitely right. It's not as special. Because he does it so often, but I think I've accepted that already.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't really faze me. Does that make sense?
It does, but the issue... You need to get closer. I'm loud. You're not.
Oh, yeah, I'm a pussy.
You have one, but... no, the issue for me is that it's it's kind of still, used and touted as, a signature move.
Yeah, from time to time, yeah.
Yeah, and it's I don't know, man. I don't know. He needs to get away from doing it for finishes for me. If he's just doing it and the match is that's just a knee he does.
But when he does it as a finish, doesn't he have a whole fucking setup to make a big deal out of it so he can maybe put all his focus into fucking doing it?
But dude, he does He does one where they're on the ropes in the middle. He walks and he nails it hard. He has one he does in the corner like that too. He has a few he does like that where they're supposed to be hardcore V triggers, and I'm like,
dude, one of my favorite ones I've ever saw was the one where it had Okada on the bottom rope, in the middle of the bottom rope, and fucking
he
Omega
jumped from the ceiling and did a V trigger from the ceiling.
Yeah.
He did an Owen Hart V-trigger. It's the Owen Hart special.
He pointed his gun at the tower. I'm not doing this. You saw where I was going with it, though. Do you see where I was going with it?
No.
He knocked down buildings with it.
Oh, that's not cool. 9/11's funny.
There. Yeah. But he fucking his knee. I swear to God, there's this one. His knee fucking looks like it should have fucking decapitated Okada. Like, it was just so fucking hard.
Okay, so what did you rate this one? And I want to discuss.
That one was a 4. It was
okay.
So the reason I think I've tried to explain this twice with stuff. 3 means there's a little to like it there. There's more than just the average. It was a match. There's a little bit to like there. 4 means I was fucking I was like everything else in the room is getting toned out. 5 is like bookmarked.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. What would you give the first one you saw in the G1, the Ishii Omega one? I felt that one. I love this match. Don't get me wrong, but I felt that one was better than this.
I would probably give that one 5.
Okay,
that one gets 5.
I would have to agree with that because here's the thing, and I think one of the main reasons is the G1 had an advantage. Like, let's be honest,
there's more of a story.
Well, there's more of a story. Plus, to be perfectly honest, Ishii wasn't winning the title.
No,
he wasn't winning. The G1, either one could have won. I was super invested because that was, I think, Omega's first loss, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then Yano beat him. So the fact that it had that story of Omega being undefeated and the fact that either one could happen, I felt like it added more drama to it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
But, I mean, this was still a great fucking match. I love this match.
Yeah, the whole time, up until a certain point, which was like way late in the match, all I could think about was that Kenny. I'm like, there's no way Kenny's losing this match.
Yeah.
And then I got distracted and I got invested in the moves and the match itself.
Because it's a good match.
Yeah, it's a good fucking match. But throughout a certain portion of it, I was thinking, I'm like, well, there's what's the point here? He's not losing. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we were saying, it's a good match. Easy to get emotionally invested into with the way that they performed and how they told the match.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I loved it. But that's it for night 1. And we're gonna
do a save
stop
break.
for a second.
Holy fuck,
save.
we talked for 50 minutes about this?
Yeah, it was a lot. And it was a lot of garbage in there too that we said, not the matches. Alright, hold on. We're back, baby. We just saved. Gable got some snacks and some water. I got some water. And now it is time. Destruction in Beppu.
Beppu, dude.
Beppu.
I couldn't get over. Oh my god, the Brendel flies there.
Where?
He's on your laptop.
What the fuck? Where?
On the screen.
I don't see him.
Right there. He's right there.
Oh my god, he's on top.
He's on top. Eat him.
Oh, he lost. I was going to eat him. I'm glad he flew. I didn't want to play chicken because I would have lost. What were you saying? You love the what? When I said
Beppu.
Oh, the name?
Yeah, it's fun to say.
This is the September 17th
I kept
show.
saying it during the match. He
Beppu.
came back to the very same spot, but slightly lower, so you can't see him.
Fly came back.
You can see his wing. Can you see his wing?
I can't.
He can't see you.
He's like John Cena in a way. I am. Destruction in Beppu, the 9/17 show, starts off with Yuji Nagata, Manabu Nakanishi, and a Young Lion versus Hiroyoshi Tenzan, Satoshi Kojima, and a Young Lion.
We should start to remember their names.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. Nagata gets a Young Lion in a crossface, and then Nagata, Nakanishi, and Young Lion win by submission. That was that. The next note I have is that we'll get back to. What's your rating on that?
2.
I wish this Mark commentator would fucking die. That's the next note I have. And then we had Toa Hinari and a Young Lion versus David Finlay and a Young Lion. Finlay with a stunner. Finlay and Young Lion by pinfall. I got nothing on that one either, really. What do you got for that one?
Yeah.
Rating, I mean.
2.
2. All right. Moving along.
I put first 2.
I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, your notes, you weren't a big fan of the start of this show.
My phone was also...
What kind are those?
Like
barbecue? Oh, okay.
My phone was also dead for a portion of this, and I was using Ashley's phone to send myself notes, and there wasn't like really anything of use in there, so.
Did you see
I was just like, I'm just gonna type this and we'll be good.
This is very related to that. You saw the goo in that pair of tongs at work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Where are we going here?
I'm like, Regis, I want you to clean these, you know? He's like, oh, you saw that barbecue sauce in there? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He holds it up and shows me. He goes, that's clearly barbecue sauce. I'm like, Regis. I'm like, how did anyone possibly get barbecue sauce in them? That doesn't make sense.
No,
he goes, well, they brought it from home. And then I'm like, well, did they bring the barbecue sauce? He goes, they brought it from home and used it. I'm go, did they bring the barbecue sauce from home or the tongs from home? I'm confused as to what you're talking about. And then that kind of just ended. And I got no answers. And then there's barbecue sauce in the tongs.
What the fuck?
I was like, what? Whatever, dude.
Dude, the thing is, I would be like, I would normally question you and be like, "What the conversation did not go like that." But given it was Regis, the conversation could have very well went. It went
exactly like that. And okay, next we have Regis versus Hayato Yoshida. Oh wait, that's not right. We have Takashi. Oh, that's his first name, Takashi. Ichika's first name is Takashi.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a first name.
Yeah, he does. We have Ichika versus Yoshida. So I love this moment. So Ishika grabs Kevin Kelly and wouldn't let go of him until he took off Ishika's mask for him.
Yeah.
And then the moment he takes off Ishika's mask, Ishika instantly jumps to bite Kelly. But Kelly fell back out of the way.
Yeah, dude, that was a funny moment.
Yeah, that was great shit. I like that. Ishika got the steel claw out and hit Yoshida and got disqualified.
Is he the only one to ever have a steel claw? Is that a thing that was ever used anywhere else?
I haven't seen one.
You don't remember one from like WWF or whatever?
No. Okay. I mean, I don't know if this might be something where like someone in the past in New Japan has used the steel claw. Sure. I could feel that could be a thing. But Yoshida won by DQ. They were talking about how this was Ishika's like second or third singles match in like 7 years or some shit. It was crazy.
Yeah.
He's hardly had any singles matches, but
I surprisingly liked this match a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Oh, I'm gonna get a drink. I fucked up. I ate way too much.
Oh, stop eating.
Yeah.
Well, what did you give this one then? All right. He got a dick in his mouth. He's having trouble. It's a big dick. It's not me. Who could that be? All right, there's nothing in there. You're being a dick. You're drinking nothing in the glass.
I gave this one a 3. I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it a lot more than the other Young Lions match, and to be quite frank, I like seeing Yoshida in a singles match. It was no Yoshida.
Oh,
well, him too. He doesn't do singles matches very often. Right?
Yeah,
both of them.
This is the first single match you've seen from both of them.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Whoa.
I was gonna say because we see Iizuka in so many tag matches, and we see him a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, good to see him in a singles match, especially against a young lion. Gives him a chance to be recognized.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of used his whole same gimmick thing, but it was definitely different seeing him in a singles match. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable. Okay, let's talk about this next match. We got Will Ospreay and Roppongi 3K versus Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask, Taguchi, and Kushida. Okay.
Wait, you skipped the match.
I did not.
I think you're wrong.
No, this match was before the next one you're looking at.
Did you fuck with my notes?
I did not. You don't even have this match on your notes.
Oh fuck! I thought that was that. What the fuck's happening?
Where's the Ospreay match?
I don't know. I'm confused now.
It's not on there, bro.
I watched it.
I believe you that you watched it.
What the fuck? All right.
Well, let's cut straight to the chase here. So Taguchi is standing on the second turnbuckle with his ass sticking out, waiting for Yo to be thrown into it.
Oh boy.
Yo stops and proceeds to stick 2 fingers up his ass. And Taguchi definitely sold it on the mat as Yo wiped his fingers on Ospreay's tights, much to Ospreay's disgust.
I missed that part.
You didn't see that?
I didn't see the wiping.
He wiped it and Ospreay's like, oh, I was like, oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
but I was like, as I was laughing, I was like, what the fuck? It was It was something.
Caught me off guard.
It was a thing. It was definitely a thing. So Ospreay punches Taguchi's ass at one point, and Kevin Kelly, the line of the night says he punched him right in the bum, which made me laugh. The way he delivered it too was
right
really
in the
funny.
bum.
Right in the bum.
He said bum like a 12-year-old or something.
It was really funny.
I don't think this is the first time that what's his name?
Yeah. Will Ospreay, Roppongi 3K, Yosho, Rocky Romero, Justin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask, Taguchi, Kushida.
Taguchi. Hey, thanks. I don't think this is the first time Taguchi got something in his ass. I think if I remember correctly, I showed you a GIF or a GIF.
I say GIF. What do you say? I think it's GIF.
I think it's supposed to be GIF.
I think so, too.
Actually, I don't know.
I'm going with GIF.
I'm going to say GIF just to be different now.
No, you're a jerk off.
I want attention.
I hate you.
No, but of Kenny shoving a broom up his ass, remember?
Yeah, that's right. You did show me that. But these fingers are actually in there.
Yeah, they're way up there, Morty.
Way up there, Morty.
Way up there.
So Tiger Mask hits a tombstone pile driver, and Tiger Mask, Liger, Taguchi, and Kushida win by pinfall. And after this match, I can't wait to. I'm really excited for this junior heavyweight tournament, even though it's only 3 matches.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
But I've been missing some junior heavyweight action, so I'm looking forward to it, man.
This one's a three Dave Sparkle Dave guy.
Okay, 3 Sparkle Daves. What's the next match we got on here?
Killer Elite Squad versus the BFs, the best friends.
Best friend. There was a cool spot I liked in this one where Beretta is pinning Archer, and Davey Boy breaks up the count by just deadlifting Beretta into a German suplex. I thought was real cool. What do you got on here?
Mine was more of a color commentator type comment about the overall. You do your technical stuff first.
Well, Killer Elite Squad hit the Killer Bomb and they won by pinfall.
I think overall, like for a second, I'm like, man, we just saw Killer Elite Squad. Like, this is before the match even ends. I'm thinking, like, we just saw Killer Elite Squad destroy those people. Are they giving Killer Elite Squad a push? Are we possibly going to see a push from them? But then I realized they're creating someone to be defeated.
You think so?
Yeah, they're creating. Yeah, I think I definitely. It's not Killer Elite Squad.
The best friends on the next night.
It's not Killer Elite Squad. I think is getting a push. I think it's the best friends getting a push. I think we're going to see them possibly. Like, who has the tag team? The Super Junior tag team titles right now.
Is it Desperado? I think it's Desperado.
I think it's still Desperado and Kanemaru.
Yeah.
Why not get that shit going again and have them two fight for it?
Well, is there a never openweight tag title?
No, there's no tag title, but
it's a 6-man.
It's the 6-man
title. There's no tag title? That's weird.
I don't think there is.
They have a singles and a 6-man. Why isn't there a tag? That's weird.
Do you want me to look this up?
No.
I think it's accurate though.
I think you're right too, but look it up.
You fucking.
Here's the thing. But the thing is, if Best Friends just gets the win on the next one, they're really just even then, because they just beat them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's something about how'd this match end? Look, there's Batman's.
They even mention at the end how they're gonna fight him again, but I mean it was just
they're
a
gonna
clean
get their
finish.
redemption. Was it a clean finish?
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean they could be building them up for someone else to beat them besides Best Friends, but you need to focus, buddy.
Yeah.
Never openweight tag titles. Why do you have Batman in an eggplant picture? What was that all about?
That's his dick.
All right.
I should do the dick.
Very interesting.
I should do the Batman.
You
dick.
did.
It was like from TMZ. They were just.
All right, so this is the champions.
Yeah, we got Kenny Omega.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I hate
whatever.
It. Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho is
we know.
Yeah, I forgot that's what it was. The
well, don't read that actually is a spoiler for our review, but
oh yeah.
So we'll skip over that for the people who haven't seen it yet.
The United States is Juice Robinson.
I hate you.
There is a
shut
up.
Shut up.
Never open weight.
We can't say who it is. We didn't get there yet.
Though. The IWGP. Oh, there he is.
I know. I miss him. He looks like that cat from Alice in Wonderland. I love him.
Oh, he's so great and lovable.
Tag team.
Look how young they were in this picture. The young.
They were
Bucks.
little boys.
Heavyweight tag team champion, junior heavyweight tag team champions. Kanemaru and Desperados.
Yeah, it looks like you're right. There's no tag. That's weird, isn't it, though?
6-man tag.
I mean, it's good because they don't fucking need them. They have so many. Wait,
Yeah.
where's the? They don't have a regular 6-man tag.
No.
They don't.
No.
They only have one 6-man.
Yeah.
That's.
Why are you so confused? Does Ring of Honor have 2 6-man tag belts? Okay.
Well, no. I mean, it's just weird because you have a junior heavyweight champion. You have a junior tag team heavyweight. Why not have a junior tag 6-man tag? Why don't you have titles for?
Where do these belts rank in importance to you?
I mean, IWGP, I'd say first.
The heavyweight?
Yeah, then the Intercon. I mean, that's about right. I would say how it looks on there. I would agree with that. I don't know. I would put the never open weight below the. I think the junior heavyweight's above it.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
that's what I. To be honest, I think the U.S. one.
I think you might be right.
I think
you might be right.
You're not just saying that because it's juice, right?
No, I mean I'm just. Well, I'm basing it on who's been the champ so far. No, I think we're wrong.
Yeah, because it was Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny and Jay White too. So yeah, I don't. I'd have to say.
I kind of want to say these two are like in their own column at the moment.
Well, the issue with Jericho's is that
he's not going to come back.
Well, did you catch at some point they said that he has to defend it within 6 months? I guess their rule is 6 months. You have to defend your titles in 6 months. I don't know. I just find it weird. There's only one 6-man title and it's the never open weight. I don't know. They don't need any more titles. That's for damn sure. It's not as bad. I guess it's not as bad as I initially thought title wise.
Yeah, I thought they had way more.
So did I. Well, I thought they had more than one 6-man, and I thought they had a tag for the never open weight. I thought a lot more of the titles were in the multi-person team like titles, but they don't have a whole lot. All right, that's it. That's enough of that. Let's move on.
Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about the next match. Is Zack Sabre Jr., El Desperado, and Kanemaru versus Evil, Sonata, and Bushi. So, Zack Sabre Jr. has Evil in this octopus lock holding his arms back and everything. And then Evil had to bite the rope to get a rope break, which I thought was kind of cool.
Evil biting the rope.
He bit the rope to break the hold. He couldn't use his hands, man. You have anything on this one?
No, this one wasn't very long.
Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr., I would also call it a surprise pin on the bridging pin on Evil, and the Suzuki-gun got the win by pinfall.
It definitely caught me off guard. I saw it happening. I'm like, yeah, they're not going to do a pin this early. Because it felt like it was like 5 minutes in, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was that fast, but it was definitely... The finish definitely caught me off guard.
It definitely didn't feel like it was the ending of the match when it happened. I was like, what the fuck?
How many, what would you give that?
Two Sparkle Daves.
That sounds about right.
2 Sparkle Daves.
Next we have Toru Yano.
That Killer Elite Squad one got 3, by the way.
What?
I think I got distracted.
Oh, what did that one get? 3?
3, yeah.
So we got Toru Yano, Kazuchika Okada, Jay White, and Yoshihashi versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, Juice Robinson, Tomoaki Honma, and Togi Makabe. Use all their full names this time. There was a lot more Jay White dissension and chaos troublemaking in this one. Also furthering the story of Yoshihashi possibly leaving Chaos and maybe even joining Tanahashi. Maybe he'll join Taguchi Japan. Because they're even... Kevin Kelly was pointing out specifically in this one about how Yoshihashi might be better off leaving Chaos. So they were definitely furthering both stories in this one.
And I'm not sure how I feel about Taguchi Japan.
I think it's like a faction that doesn't matter.
It's like a for fun faction. It's kind of like the C Block trophy.
It's like, we're not really super serious, but hey, man, I want someone to talk to.
Yeah, we're buddies.
We need friends.
We get together and share gamer tags and stuff.
We may be the leftovers, but we matter too. Yoshihashi reverses Pulp Friction and then holds Juice for Jay to hit, and then Jay goes for the clothesline. Juice ducks, and this time Jay accidentally hits Yoshihashi.
Here's your callback.
Yeah. Left Hand of God and Pulp Friction by Juice. Juice, Tanahashi, Honma, and Makabe by pinfall. Okay. What are you giving this one, dog?
This one's 3. I wasn't expecting Jay to deliver a hit on Yoshihashi. I thought it was going to be more of ripping Chaos away from Okada rather than just overall questioning.
Yeah, they're really kind of mixing the whole like trying to take lead and also just trying to like completely fuck up everything and leaving type thing. Yeah. I can see it going both ways at this point.
There's just so many people in chaos. It's hard to keep the faction straight in my mind.
It's with the breakup of the Bullet Club. It's the biggest one I think with 13 members. 14. I think it has 14 members.
There's so many. Like it's just.
You name them all?
No, I know Dave can.
I don't know anymore. I haven't done it in a while. I've lost practice.
We're not gonna do this right now.
Okay, we got Beretta, Chucky T. Where you going?
I'm right here.
Roppongi 3K. That's 5 already.
Yeah.
Yano, Kato, Jado. That's a real person.
Yeah, I would have forgot about Jado.
Jay White.
Who the fuck is Jado?
Jay White. Wait, there's 3 more.
There's 3 more.
There's 3 more. Who did I forget? There's 3 more. Goto. Ishii. Right? Ishii's Chaos.
Yes.
So I got 12. 13. That's good enough. Alright, let's move on. Wait, what did you forget about?
Jado. It's not a real guy. I've never seen that guy.
We haven't seen him, but he's real.
He's not real.
He's real.
No.
He's real.
No.
He's real.
Nope.
Oh, he's real. All right, let's just move on here. He's real.
Pictures him in New Japan.
He's real.
Whatever.
He has super strong cock. All right. Next, we have our double main event here. We have Goto versus Taichi for the Never Openweight Championship. Okay, this is what I've been meaning to ask you. Without giving your overall rating yet, a general feel of this match. What do you think of it overall?
Man, this one. But I'll give a final one at the end. But how I feel is that it's really on the cusp of a 4. Yeah, I'll give it now. Okay. It's a 3.
Okay. Meltzer. Okay, I'm listening to their show, yeah. Dude. They were saying this match was fucking horrible. They were talking about it being one of the worst matches they've ever seen, and I'm like,
what was their reasoning?
Like, I mean, I get their point of all of the ref bump, which I'll go over in depth, all the interference and stuff, just that it was boring. I'm like, I don't understand how they had such a huge issue with this match. I didn't think it was the greatest match ever, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And they were bashing it, and Meltzer at one point goes, "This might be the worst match I've ever seen." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?"
I get that shit out of here.
Meltzer's overstatement. So every match he sees is the greatest one. If not
maybe you should watch fucking Brock Lesnar give 6 F5s again and be like, "All right, maybe I exaggerated.
Maybe I fucked up." But I was just curious. I was like, "Am I crazy?" Because I didn't hate it, but okay. So Miho is here. Yeah. Oh, she's looking good, baby. Wait, what happened? Taichi was being super heel in this one, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He within the first 5 minutes, he's running out of the ring over and over again. He's using Miho as a shield. He's having Kanemaru jump Goto.
Yeah.
He's using chairs. This is all within like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, have all the words, like the notes right out of my fucking notes here.
Well, that was all within 5 minutes, but I'm sorry. Okay,
that was some great fucking heel work. Let's see. Yeah, you copied my fucking notes.
That was all one note for me too.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry. But you know what I found? I found out a little piece of information I didn't know. Maybe you knew. The title change can happen via countout.
Really?
Because Kelly mentioned that the title could change by countout, and I was like, "What?" And I looked it up online. And I confirmed it, that any title in New Japan can change by countout. They just don't really ever do it, but it can. I was like, oh, very interesting.
I am intrigued by this.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit. Because I was like, why? And I looked it up, and I guess they're all like that. So that was interesting. Okay, so at one point, Taichi grabs Red Shoes. He basically falls down with him, and this apparently killed Red Shoes. He was dead. For like a solid... Dude,
yeah.
It was a solid 3 to 4 minutes he was gone from falling down.
They're like, he's not moving over there.
I was like, what happened?
Dead. R.I.P. Red Shoes.
Red Shoes is dead, man.
You have to get his red shoes like bronzed or something to remember them forever.
Yeah, hang them in... Yeah.
hang them by a rafter or something.
Put them on a mantle with
a telephone.
What you do is.
Do they have telephone wires anymore?
Wait. They have like. Wait a minute. They have electrical wires.
Do they?
Well, how else are we getting electricity?
Underground.
That's not wireless
underground,
yet.
man. I just don't remember seeing them up on fucking poles recently.
I'm gonna look for telephone poles next time I drive.
Do you ever seeing any?
I don't know.
I think they're all underground now.
You think they knocked down all the poles when we weren't looking and just removed them one day?
Maybe it's just become so second nature that we just ignore them. I just don't remember
seeing the telephone poles and the streetlights are like the same thing. The streetlights you see on the road.
Yeah,
I think
there's not a wire hanging from one to another.
I think there are.
I mean, maybe there are. I just don't remember.
Okay, we're gonna research this and get back to you on the next one. We can't look it up on the internet. Clearly, we're gonna get back to you. But anyway, poor old Bronze Shoes here. He just took a dirt nap for a solid 50 minutes.
Red shoes, more like dead shoes.
Oh,
burned.
Oh boy. So after Red Shoes dies, Konamaru attacks Goto, but he fights him off. Then El Desperado runs in and attacks him, fights him off too. Taichi fails using the mic stand, and Goto hits Shoutin' Kai. But Red Shoes is still...
Yeah, that's the one with the no ref pin.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And Red Shoes is still dead at this point for some reason.
That move was sick.
It was real cool. Ichigo comes down and distracts Red Shoes after he awoke from his dead slumber. Taichi hits a low blow. Although there's a really good false finish with Goto kicking out of the last ride powerbomb, I thought that was actually going to be it.
Is that the one that came immediately after the low blow?
I think so, yeah.
Then yeah, I agree with you.
And then Taichi hit Black Mephisto is the name of that move he did at the end.
Yeah. Dude, I definitely knew this was happening. This has been something they've been teasing for a while, so yeah.
Taichi won by pinfall. He's the new never openweight champion.
In my opinion, this is a decent belt change. It wasn't a phenomenal match. It wasn't, but by no means that I think it wasn't like an awful match.
No. How can you legitimately tell me?
He's just like a restart.
I had it down. So how can you legitimately tell me that this match is worse than all the Young Lions matches we've watched? Really?
Yeah,
they're only allowed to do certain moves.
The signature, Boston Crab. Yeah. That's like half the Young Lions finisher move.
If they do like a power bomb, they have to like fucking like eat out someone's ass or something afterwards. I don't know. Like I don't understand what he's talking about. But all right, now it's time for the main event: Suzuki versus Naito.
How could they also say something's bad if Mio's in it?
I no longer think Dave Meltzer's gay. I think I was tricked. But I think he's gay. Okay, so Suzuki versus Naito. Naito gives Suzuki a neckbreaker off the apron through a little Japanese table. That was cute.
A little tiny Japanese table.
Little Japanese table. You American have such huge gargantuan table. We have such tiny, small table.
Really, though, the New Japan tables are stiff as fuck.
They are. They're smaller,
so
but they definitely seem stiff.
It's like they're double layered. Do you notice how, like, if one breaks through, like, it doesn't look like it broke through all the way?
Remember, was it this one where, I think he hit Naito's fucking head off of it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that table's still working just fine.
it's still a good table. You can get full price for that one.
So, yeah, probably. So how do you feel about this? Suzuki had Naito in leg submissions from a leg bar to a figure four for literally over 5 minutes. I checked the clock. It was over 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it was a while.
It didn't bother me.
No, you always you poke fun at me because I get bored from the mat work. Yeah, you literally just poke
this
me
was about 10 billion times
dick.
more boring than Zack Sabre mat work, but I don't know how you didn't find this boring, but you find Zack Sabre stuff boring.
Yeah, I just don't like Zack Sabre, and it doesn't help.
I think it's he says
skinny. I like Suzuki and fucking Naito.
You like a man with some meat on his bones.
Yeah, I like
you like a guy you can sink your teeth into. You really wrap your lips around that meaty cock.
Man, where are you getting all this dialogue? This is
just things I think about in bed at night. But I have okay. This is my main issue with this match. So Suzuki has Naito in all these leg submissions for literally 5 minutes, right? Naito basically stands up afterwards and had no trouble with his legs the rest of the match.
Yeah.
I'm like, you should be selling the fuck out of your legs, man.
He was relying on Kelly to do it for him, I guess.
He was, because this was the longest I've ever seen anyone get their legs worked over straight, and he was just fine. And I was like, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I didn't really have anything here.
Well, I have, 50s doing... Oh, yeah, you have the table spot out. Suzuki's an old man doing the table spot.
I can't believe how he's, like, in his 50s. Like, I can't imagine, like, Michael's doing a table spot.
You know what I haven't seen yet, and I really want to see, is a picture of him before he lost that hair match. With his full hair. I bet he looks so weird with, like...
All right, everyone at home can bring it up.
Everyone pull it up. Pull it up and pull it out.
Minoru...
Suzuki,
there it is.
He's bald there. Oh.
Look at him. He's fucking crazy.
Yes.
There's a lot of not hair Suzuki going on here.
Whoa, dude. That's Suzuki. What's that thing? A Japanese man with hair.
What the fuck is that?
Most of the picture, him. Wow.
These are like real young pictures. Or old pictures, I mean.
Is it him on the left?
I want like a recent picture of him with like hair.
Yeah. I know that we're going to get one. Maybe he lost his hair match 50 years ago.
I thought it was just a Goto.
He lost it on the playground. I thought it was at Wrestle Kingdom, for fuck's sake. The last Wrestle Kingdom.
Maybe people just really like him without hair.
That's a nice figure.
Wait a second. Looks like there's hair behind his head. Was his hair just behind his head?
Is that all that got cut off? Oh, whoa. Oh.
What's Tanahashi doing?
I think you might be right.
Whoa.
That's weird.
Wait, hold on. I have an idea.
You're going to do a 360 turn somehow?
Yeah.
Oh, we're still looking at Suzuki's hair, everyone. Don't fret. Don't worry. There's things happening.
The host just looked at me.
Dude,
they had pictures on their pen and what? Ooh, for 2 minutes.
Dude, remember that really funny 9/11 joke I made? Dude, when we were at work, we were sitting there talking, and what was it? I think Wilson and I were joking about Jackie. If she crashes, she's like, "You might have to land in the Hudson River," and he's like, "Well, I don't think the Hudson River's anywhere near Texas." I was like, "Yeah, you might have to land it into a building." That was so funny.
Yeah, I think this is the hair.
His hair's in the back of his head. Okay.
The hair's behind his head.
Oh. Wow, we did it. That was cute. That was so cute.
We suck.
Alright, moving on.
Suzuki's crazy.
So, this might have a small room for discussion here. So, do you remember when Naito set him up for a gotch pile driver, but when he did
on the apron?
No, this is in the ring. But when he did it, Suzuki landed like on his back like a power bomb.
No.
Like Naito did the gotch pile driver. When he falls down, Suzuki kind of moved down and landed on his back. It was very strange, and I was like, I wonder if it was planned for that like that, or if they adjusted because Suzuki's head was really low when they went for it. And I'm like, maybe he was too low and they didn't want to hurt him. So they adjusted, but it was very strange. I've never really seen that before.
I do not recall.
That was stupid. All right, so Naito hits the Destino. And then Naito won by pinfall.
You have the same stuff I have already.
Naito won by pinfall. But I appreciate and love that you took the notes anyway, Gable.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
I did have a interesting idea about Zack Sabre Jr.
Well, rank this match first. How many Sparkle days we given?
Three.
Three.
Yeah, I can't say it was on the same level as...
Before your Zack Sabre Jr. thing, because I forget everything, what are you expecting? If you had to, in advance, give a rating, what are you expecting Tanahashi Okada to give you?
I'm hoping for a 4. I mean, I guess I'm hoping for a 5, realistically.
Yeah, really. I'm hoping it's just really good, but not great.
I don't think I don't think I'm getting a 5 out of it. I think best case scenario, I get a 4. Worst case scenario is a 3. I don't expect anything below a 3.
These are just two guys for me that when I watch it, I'm like, these guys don't do anything special for me in matches when I watch them both. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if they were ever going to put any two guys in WWE that would fit in the main event scene, it's them two, with very little change. I don't think they would have to change much more than they do to be a main eventer in WWE.
Yeah.
They do, like, for the most part, the same moves, the same
fairly
spots.
Safe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But so Zack Sabre Jr. I want to hear about
Zack Sabre Jr. So along my comment about how old Suzuki is, taking these fucking table bunts.
Called him old,
bunts.
dude.
I also said bunts.
Okay, like a Bunsen burner.
Not that like he's like. Well, he is old. I mean,
realistically,
realistically,
why are you gonna keep saying it?
He's old.
You said it again.
He's an old guy.
You keep saying it.
He's
Stop
old.
it.
He's old man Suzuki. Get out my yard.
Old man Suzuki.
Get out the big dog's
yard. He's like
yard.
Clint Eastwood when he kept yelling at the zipper heads or whatever. He called him in fucking
What's that, Gran Torino? Yeah.
That movie's great.
Fuck, where was I
That's
going?
what you're going to be when you're old. You're going to be a racist old man.
Yeah, the dude is 53 years old.
I don't understand the zipper head racial slur. What does that mean?
I don't okay, so imagine your eye and then you zip your eye closed and then it's closed and you zipped it shut.
You're really making this up.
I'm really stretching here.
All right, anyway, back to stretching. Right. Zack Sabre Jr. What a great...
Wow, that was good. Yeah, because his submissions.
That was a good
He's the submission magician.
Yeah, what?
I think that's Baszler. I think that's Shayna Baszler, the submission magician.
That's stupid. The submission magician. What was Talbot called in Jerky Boys? The Egyptian magician. That's what he is. I'm sorry, anyway. Zack Sabre Jr.
Well, they're really putting a lot of hype towards this guy. They're having Taka do all this announcing for the guy. They're really making a big deal out of Zack Sabre Jr. Do you think they're building him up to, like, over the next few years, possibly become the new leader of Suzuki-gun?
I can see that. They're definitely building him up. I mean, they've been giving him a lot of big wins, and they even were emphasizing the big wins he's been getting lately. And he won that cup tournament. The cup. He won the something cup they just had.
The New Japan Cup?
Yeah, that's it.
He won that?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So what's that get him?
He's the cup winner. He won the cup, bro.
He's got a nice...
He can drink out of it when he's thirsty,
He's got a coffee cup.
Yeah, all these guys that go to the fucking restaurants in Japan, and they're like, I'd like a Mountain Dew, please. Because that's Japanese talk. I'd like a Mountain Dew, please. And they fucking get a Mountain Dew in this little fucking shitty glass, and he's like, fill up my cup, please. He brings his cup in there, and he can get a salad in there, the big salad. He can get a big salad, or he can get a Mountain Dew. He didn't even get a bowl of cereal in that big-ass cup, dude. He does whatever he wants with it.
Imagine all the soup he could get.
I hate soup.
Wedding soup's so good,
I went on a soup diet for years, and it killed me for soup. I do not like soup.
I love wedding soup.
I'm sure that helped my sodium levels.
Yeah, soup is so high in sodium. I mean, sodium can't be that bad for you. Look at... I mean, Asian cuisine is loaded with sodium, but how many fat Asian people do you see?
Sodium doesn't make you fat. It hurts your blood pressure.
Yeah, well, okay.
Like, high blood pressure makes you have a heart attack and die. You don't need to be fat to do that. The Japanese are always skinny, but they're also dying at their ripe old age of 27 from fucking high blood pressure heart attacks.
I don't think they are.
The average Japanese lifespan is 14 to 27 years old. That's how old they die.
I need to think about this more.
I don't think it's true at all.
You know, be honest.
I'm always blown away whenever people just add salt to their food. I'm like, dude, that's just like sodium. I'm like, what are you doing? You're making it worse.
You should watch my dad eat. My dad puts so much
My
salt.
mom does the same thing. I'm like, Mom, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I can't taste it otherwise. You're eating Cheez-Its, Mom. Cheez-Its, and you're salting them.
Does she?
That was funny.
Does she like hot
salts
food?
Cheez-Its.
That's
funny.
Really?
No.
Is that true?
No.
Oh.
She doesn't like hot food. I don't.
No.
I think she's allergic to it.
My dad loves hot food. He insists that it has to be very spicy and physically, he has to burn his mouth.
I want to attack your dad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We need to have a fight.
Yeah,
he would destroy me.
And then he puts the salt on.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Well, that's it, man. We're done.
What do we do now?
I was scratching my head there.
Is this louder?
No, definitely not. Oh, it's the same.
It's kind of there.
Hold on. I scratched my balls right there. Those are my balls. I'm scratching my balls. Hey, that's it for the first 2 nights of the Destruction tour. We're gonna be back with Destruction in Africa or wherever the third one is, whenever it happens.
Destruction in Africa.
Yeah.
They go looking for blood diamonds.
It's just a documentary about AIDS, I think. Wait, don't they have AIDS?
What do we have? What's the main event?
Okada Tanahashi.
Yeah.
For the briefcase.
We talked about this, huh? Yeah. Is there any other matches that are hyped?
I think they're doing the first tournament match, aren't they?
Yes.
They're doing the first one there.
Well, the first 2.
No, they're doing one. They're doing one there, and I think they're doing one at the 30th at the Long Beach show. And the final, I think, is at their next pay-per-view, or their pay-per-view, or whatever it is. Death by Cow and Chicken, or whatever
Death by Dishonor.
Death by Whale and Dolphin. I think that's what it's called.
Cow and Chicken.
But make sure you guys do everything we always... We're no longer doing this at the beginning, just at the end. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Breakroom BS, and subscribe to it, and then also subscribe. You can listen to all of our... You can go all the way back to the early days of just not even any wrestling talk at all. And then maybe someone will be like, you guys should talk about movies again, and we'll be like, okay, but then we actually won't. You'll be confused. And then also our Twitter's at BreakroomBS1, the number 1 at BreakroomBS1. Talk to us on there. Comment on YouTube so we can read your tweets and messages and tell you that you're wrong about everything. And listen to our shit anywhere and everywhere and give us money. Donate through the link on the podcast.
Yeah.
We haven't really gotten much donation.
We could probably do have we gotten any?
No. Not that you know of. It's all mine. Spit it out. We could probably do a. So you said and you stopped.
Oh, a mini show for a movie. If anyone wants to hear us talk about an upcoming movie,
I think we should probably still do mini ones on the Marvel ones, right?
We could.
Did we do one for Ant-Man and Wasp?
Who cares? That one sucked.
It doesn't matter. We're definitely gonna talk about the new Avengers when it comes out. We have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably be excited to talk about Captain Marvel.
Yeah, me too. You think it's going to be good? I think it's going to be shit.
I think it's going to be good.
I think it's going to be good, too.
I think it's going to be a 3 Sparkle Daver.
Out of 5. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. What else? What's the other one coming out?
Spider Dong.
Well, that's it, right? Just that and,
yeah.
Avengers.
I think we're getting an Avengers teaser soon, and I think we're going to get it with Venom. I think when Venom comes out, we're going to get our first Avengers
I don't
teaser.
think so.
I think you're wrong.
I don't think they're going to put their first one in front of a Sony movie. I think they're going to put it in front of a Disney movie.
I think you're wrong.
I think they're definitely putting it in front of a Disney movie.
What's an upcoming Disney movie? Dildo Palace? Dildo Palace. Yes.
Dude, why is the Grinch small in
Wreck-It
that poster?
Ralph?
That could be. Why is the Grinch small? Mary Poppins is coming out.
Dude, I looked at that poster and I watched these Grinch trailers and there's like no little
That's
Grinch.
what I'm saying. I just saw the trailer. He's not small at all in the whole trailer.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't get it. It's false advertising is what it is. Everyone's like, he looks so cute. I can't wait to see the movie. And he's all old and rapey and stuff. Like, what the fuck?
Rapey.
Dude, he's sleeping with animals and like they're fucking him a little and stuff. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't watch the trailer. That trailer is red. That's a red band trailer. It is not a green band trailer.
Yeah.
You know what a red band trailer is, right?
It's like a cat.
That doesn't make sense. Alright, we're gonna leave now.
Dave's like, Cable's getting goofy.
Yeah, we're gonna leave. Everyone have a nice life and stuff in case we die.
I don't want to drive anywhere.